Imagine a world where hidden texts hold the profound secrets of humanity, where ancient writings contain answers to questions that echo through the ages. Among these ancient texts, few are as controversial and mysterious as the Book of Jubilees. This book, also known as Little Genesis, was deliberately excluded from sacred circles, a forbidden knowledge lost to time. And with this banning, a profound question arises. What powerful truths did this book hold that those in authority wanted to keep hidden? What might we uncover today if we look into the wisdom and warnings that the Book of Jubilees offers? This journey into lost knowledge and hidden secrets isn't just a walk through biblical history. It's an invitation to understand your own life, to uncover truths that can transform not only your perspective on the past but also your present and future. Let's unlock these hidden messages, delve into the spiritual knowledge concealed within, and consider how these insights can lead you to a life of purpose, understanding, and deep inner growth. So, why was the Book of Jubilees banned? To unravel this, we need to immerse ourselves in what the text represents. The Book of Jubilees reinterprets and expands upon well-known stories from the Bible, yet it does so with a perspective that hints at truths often left unexplored. Imagine a story you know well, like the creation of the world or the story of the Great Flood, suddenly revealing new layers, characters, and symbols. This book isn't just another narrative. It's a mirror that reflects a hidden history, one that invites readers to question the official versions and delve deeper into the mystery. The Book of Jubilees names angels, describes spiritual timelines, and provides interpretations that challenge traditional accounts of biblical history. It fills in gaps, presents detailed genealogies, and outlines divine instructions, all pointing to a deeper understanding of humanity's role in the cosmic order. This book isn't just a record of events. It's a gateway to ancient wisdom that whispers truths we might have forgotten. What if we've been reading these events in an incomplete way, missing out on layers of spiritual purpose that could reshape how we view life itself? If you're intrigued, try this. Select a familiar biblical story and compare it with a version in the Book of Jubilees. Let yourself see the contrasts, the shifts in tone and detail. This simple exercise can open your eyes to a world of spiritual insights. In these comparisons, you may just start to see why this text became one of the most controversial books in history. Throughout history, powerful individuals have feared what they couldn't control. In this case, the Book of Jubilees posed a danger not because of its narrative, but because of the spiritual knowledge it offered to those willing to question, to seek, and to think beyond accepted norms. This ancient text contains more than stories. It holds lessons that empower the individual, truths that allow for self-discovery and inner growth, qualities that challenge the status quo. Consider this: when you gain forbidden knowledge, when you uncover lost scriptures like the Book of Jubilees, you're not just absorbing information. You're transforming. You're unlocking parts of yourself you didn't even know were there. This kind of knowledge doesn't just feed the mind. It nourishes the soul and opens the heart. But with knowledge comes responsibility. True self-awareness means rethinking beliefs, examining your understanding, and often breaking free from comfortable limitations. Ask yourself, how many times have you learned something new that made you rethink everything? That's the power of this kind of knowledge. By delving into the forbidden books of history, we're not just uncovering secrets. We're reclaiming pieces of ourselves that the world may have tried to hide. And it's in this exploration that we find our spiritual awakening, a journey that takes us from the surface to the depths, from what we've been taught to what we're truly meant to understand. What secrets does the Book of Jubilees actually hold? First, it invites us to see life as part of a greater cosmic rhythm. Each event, each date, and each story in the book is presented as part of a divine timeline, one that shows us a world in which everything has purpose. This ancient book brings us a concept of spiritual alignment that reminds us of our connection to the cycles of creation, the natural order, and a life purpose that's woven into the very fabric of existence. In a modern world so focused on constant progress and change, the lessons in lost scriptures like these serve as a reminder of balance, humility, and reverence. These teachings emphasize respect for time, nature, and the rhythms that guide us, not as distractions from productivity, but as fundamental elements of living with intention and spiritual purpose. Imagine how this principle alone could transform your life. What if, instead of rushing to achieve, you aligned with a flow that naturally leads you to where you need to be? If you're feeling drawn to these teachings, try bringing moments of spiritual knowledge into your everyday life. Practice aligning your actions with your purpose. Take moments in your day to pause, breathe, and consider whether your choices resonate with your deeper self. This act alone can lead you to insights that modern approaches often overlook, giving you a taste of the ancient wisdom that sacred texts like the Book of Jubilees hold. The Book of Jubilees is more than a relic. It's a guide for how to live in harmony with a spiritual foundation. Its emphasis on cycles, respect for cosmic events, and the pursuit of balance are principles that we can all apply today. We live in a world constantly urging us to seek more, achieve more, and never slow down. But these forbidden books remind us of the wisdom in honoring balance, a lesson that resonates just as powerfully today as it did in ancient times. For example, consider the book's message on humility. It invites us to recognize our place within a larger scheme, reminding us that we are part of something far greater than our individual desires. The spiritual purpose here is clear: to find fulfillment not in selfish pursuits, but in alignment with values that are timeless, principles that sustain life and nourish the soul. If you're drawn to explore this ancient wisdom, consider adopting practices that honor time and patience. Slow down in moments where you'd typically rush. Take time to connect with your surroundings, and remember that each day is part of a greater cycle. This small change can transform the way you see the world, opening your mind to a hidden history that our fast-paced lives often keep from view. Imagine, just for a moment, stepping into a realm where ancient mysteries meet the profound truths of your own existence. The Book of Jubilees isn't merely a text to be read. It's an awakening waiting to happen, a guide that beckons you to venture into places within yourself you may never have explored. This isn't simply about understanding a piece of lost knowledge. It's about reclaiming a wisdom that can redefine your purpose, challenge your perspective, and ignite a journey of spiritual awakening. Each verse in the Book of Jubilees carries whispers from the past that resonate with the present. They hint at a divine order, a rhythm and alignment that connects every event, every person, every thought. Imagine the empowerment that comes from embracing such a truth, that your life, with all its peaks and valleys, is part of something far greater, something sacred. This ancient text doesn't just reveal stories. It reveals pathways to self-discovery, pathways that are uniquely yours to explore. When we allow ourselves to engage with forbidden knowledge, we are not only opening up to historical insights but also reclaiming pieces of our soul that the rush of modern life has forced us to ignore. In every page of the Book of Jubilees, there lies a reminder that the essence of who we are and the potential of who we can become are deeply intertwined. The more you explore this text, the more you may find yourself shifting from mere curiosity to a profound alignment with a spiritual purpose that feels uniquely yours. Imagine the transformation awaiting you as you continue this exploration. You're not just uncovering ancient secrets, you're uncovering your own truth, one that has always been there, perhaps hidden beneath layers of distraction, societal expectations, and the noise of the world. The Book of Jubilees stands as a reminder, a silent yet powerful call to step away from the ordinary and into a life where every action, every decision, and every belief resonates with purpose. In a world that constantly tells us to look outward, to consume, and to conform, this ancient text brings us back to the center of our being. It's a journey that calls for courage, for honesty, and for a willingness to embrace all parts of ourselves. And in this journey, you'll discover that the power to change, to grow, and to live a life filled with meaning lies not in the external but in the wisdom hidden within, the wisdom of the shadow, the sacred, the forgotten. So, here's your invitation. Don't let this knowledge slip away as mere information. Let it become a part of you, a map guiding you to a life rich in depth, insight, and spiritual alignment. Begin with small steps, daily moments of reflection, a few minutes of stillness, or perhaps journaling the thoughts that this exploration has awakened within you. Let the teachings of the Book of Jubilees become a living practice, a transformative force in your daily life. If this resonates with you, if you feel the call to delve deeper and uncover the hidden truths of the ages, then subscribe to join us as we continue this journey together. Let's explore the ancient mysteries, unearth the forbidden knowledge, and rediscover what it means to live a life of inner growth and purpose. Share this journey with others, for the more we awaken, the closer we come to a world rooted in wisdom, authenticity, and light. This isn't just a video, it's a doorway to the unknown, an invitation to venture beyond the surface, to awaken the truth within. Let's walk this path together, uncovering the secrets of the past and transforming our lives in the present. The journey begins here.